Finished with more points, rebounds, and assists than the rest of Denver's starting five combined. So the dreaded 0-3 hole is what the Nuggets face. Teams that have been in that spot have gone 0-142. Jokic could become the first MVP to be swept out of the postseason since Magic lost the finals in '89 to the Pistons. Joined now on SportsCenter by Devin Booker, 28 in the victory. And Devin, going into their building up 2-0, you know to expect their very best. They led 3-2, and they never led again. What does that say about where you guys are right now?
I mean, I think we're peaking at the right time. I wouldn't say peaking. I'd say we're getting better as games go on. I think the regular season prepared us for these games. With all the leaders on our team, with Chris, Coach Monty, Jay Crowder, stressing all the details throughout the season, for this moment right here. And, it's been working out for us.
I was convinced that you would shine on this stage, and if I was excited about it, I can't imagine how thrilled you were to get here. What, if anything, Devin, has felt different about playoff games and what they present?
I'd say the physicality. Obviously, the atmosphere. There was a great crowd in here tonight, but we love that. We love playing on the road. Also, at our home crowd, we just love playing basketball for real.
Yeah.
But, it's definitely higher intensity, more physical, but, I think that brings out the better in us.
All right, last quick thought here. Closeout games are the hardest to get. You mentioned the vets. What do they tell you all about how hard it is to get a closeout win and to get a closeout win on the road, something you guys have already done?
Yeah, I went through one of them. Obviously, it's not going to be easy. Guys don't want their season to end. So, we're expecting their best, and that's where we're going to come out and play. We're going to give them their best, too, and, that's that.
Well, keep doing your thing, man. Clearly you're built for this, and continued success the rest of the way. Thanks for stopping. I appreciate it, man.
Scott, appreciate you, brother.
Yep, you got it. So the box score looks like this. It's a 14-point victory. Booker shining for the Suns. The MVP, as we mentioned, did his part. But the story of this game is that backcourt of Phoenix. Better than the big fella there who said this belongs to his team. It was a very brief acceptance speech, but it was cool. Devin Booker can score so many ways. Turnaround Jay. Misses the three. Love the confidence. I'll shoot again. You give me two, I'll make one. Right?
Like the old 3 to make 2.
Kids, you used to get 3 free throws to make 2, which is really nonsense. Transition bucket there for Booker. They're up 11. In the second 9-point game, Booker working on Porter Jr. And
Embiid from Simmons.
Even if I'm playing injured, it's the playoffs. Can't complain. Whatever I can do, I'm going to give the best I got.
All right, it's now time to educate us all. And the man to do it, Tim Legler, joining us now to talk about this Eastern Conference semis. So much in this series was made about how will the Sixers defense shut down Trae Young. Tonight, especially in the second half, it was actually quite the opposite. Why couldn't the defense on Atlanta's side step up?
Yeah, I think after that first game when Trae Young got loose early on them and they stole that game in Philadelphia and so much attention's been paid to it, I actually almost think that Nate McMillan and the Hawks staff are not paying enough attention to this end of the floor because the Sixers are potent. And you can just see, here's an example of just mistakes and being lost and not connected, not communicating. I mean, it starts right here. First of all, if Furkan Korkmaz wanted to, he could curl right in here to a three-point shot. Trae Young was so late in even regarding when Korkmaz was coming off. He's trailing the play by so much, so they already have great action. If he wanted to, he could squeeze that right now, but he doesn't want to. Instead, they're patient, reverse it. You get it into the post. Now, here's the next mistake. So now you got Ben Simmons down here and John Collins. That's an advantageous matchup for the Hawks. One-on-one coverage, that's a non-scorer. Let him play him. I have no idea what Bogdanovich is doing right here. His eyes are just buried right here. He's under the rim. And he's got no responsibility for Seth Curry, who's already hit a couple of threes. He's hot, and he gets so far off and so far detached. It's a simple pitch and catch and an easy three. And this is where the separation comes in the game. Now, this was even more egregious. So this is after a defensive rebound. Take a look where Ben Simmons starts this. Now, here's Ben Simmons right here, under the rim. And the Hawks are going to start, and they're going to try to start to sprint back up the floor. And that's what you're supposed to do. Everybody flood back. Watch Ben Simmons when this outlet comes. This was a demoralized, lost team. Stop it right here. You've got 4 red jerseys. No one thinks about stopping the basketball. And this is a non-shooter. and you have all four guys stopping above the foul line. There's no reason. Flood to the paint if Ben Simmons has the ball. Build a wall like you do against Giannis and guys like that. You know he's not going to shoot the ball from out there. Instead, nobody stops the ball. He turns a corner, goes in and dunks it. And this is really where you saw shoulders drop, head sag. It looked like a young team. They looked like, for the first time in this series, they're in over their head. Yeah. That's what the third quarter did to them tonight. It very well may be the quarter that ended this series, because I just felt like this was a gut punch that maybe Atlanta's not going to recover from.
I mean, when you say lost and demoralized, that's the last thing that this Atlanta crowd, especially being at home, wants to hear, that their team just giving up. Some legends in the crowd. Hi, Mutombo. No to the first. And that is what would happen right here. Danny Green chasing around Bogdan Bogdanovic, and he would miss, but Green then kind of limps off, heads to the locker room, would not return to the game with a right calf strain. Big no there. Game 2 of the 76ers bench combined for 0 points in the first half. Completely different story today. Furkan Korkmaz, Matisse Thybulle, even Superman getting involved. Strong inside. Korkmaz, give me more. 30 points for the 76ers bench in the first half alone. That's how you win ball games. Trae Young trying to do the same for his team. I mean, he's just trying to do his part. Lobs it up. Don Collins there for his guy. Thank you. Come again. Young, right place, right time, continuing to make plays for this Hawks team. They were down 5 at half, but Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid, they've been kind of quiet in this first half of the game. Only 8 combined field goal attempts. All right, go to the locker room. Doc Rivers, maybe have a few words for you guys. Completely different story here, second half. Simmons driving, layup, yes. Later in the third, Simmons now in transition. I mean, where is the defense? They just stand. Like, watch. It's a show for you. He scored 11 of his 18 points in the third quarter. And hello, Joel Embiid just having fun with him. Look at that pass over the head and throw it in your face. The disrespect. Korkmaz throwing it up, and Embiid there to secure, help this guy out. 27 points, playing through that knee injury. Unbelievable. 76ers win. Here's Doc on Embiid.
He's given us everything. And, you know, as you know, I never ask how a guy is feeling because they may tell you, you know. So, yeah, what he's doing has been incredible. He is going through a lot, I'll tell you that, and it's been great to watch.
Which is the thing that disappointed you the most tonight?
Loss.
We got to figure it out. We'll figure it out next couple of days. Obviously, if I had the answers, we wouldn't be talking about it right now.
Well, Philly was really able to make the most of their size inside during Game 3. That was really the difference in this game. The Sixers just dominated in the restricted area, outscoring the Hawks by 20 and making 25 of their 30 shots in the lane. Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons combined for 11 of those makes, while the Hawks, as a team, had 15 makes in the lane. Philly up 2-1 in this series. And make sure you hang out with us a little bit longer, because Tim Legler stops by, drops some of his incredible knowledge on this game, talks about this Atlanta